Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today we're diving into a deck review. Yes, it's been a hot minute since I've done a deck review, but I really wanted to do one for Danielle Knowles' latest oracle, and that is the Dreamgate Oracle. And I also have the Dreamgate Guided Journal, which is a beautiful accompaniment to the oracle, but it is not necessary. First disclaimer, I was a fortunate giveaway winner of Danielle Knowles' oracle and her guided journal. So I don't believe it's out yet. I think it will be released in April of 2025. But yeah, I consider myself very fortunate to be able to review this deck now. I've had it for a little while. I always love to work with my decks for a good long time before I do any sort of review, just so I have an idea of it. But I also want to say that I have a bias because obviously I am a Danielle Knowles fan and I love all of her art. I will link her website down below so you can check out some of her other art pieces as well as her decks. I have a few of her decks here, the Star Child Tarot, the Moon Child Tarot. I have her Ocean Dreams Mystic Oracle. I also have the artwork that she did for Rebecca Campbell and Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle, as well as her Starseed Oracle. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. First, we have this lovely box, and I'm not sure if this is exactly how it's going to look when it finally comes out in next year. But for what she's done so far, I love this. It's kind of got a sparkle to it, if you guys can see that in the sun. But you know, the box isn't really what we work with, although it is nice, and it's a nice little magnetic closure there. We come for the deck. So here we go. I will go ahead and take this out. This is a lovely guidebook, by the way. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But there we go. There's our box. And then we have a box within a box. So it's a little like nesting oracle deck. All right. So we open this up, and I love when, even if it's just a little paper box, that, you know, people take the time to design the interior. It's kind of nice. We have our cards here, but like I said, let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook first. And it's a proper book. Got a nice little note in there. So something that would look nice actually on your bookshelf, as it is an actual book. It goes through obviously each of the cards. There's a little introduction about the deck itself, kind of where it came from, the idea of it, how you could utilize it, how you can connect this to dreams if you were going to actually use it as a dream deck, or you know, using it for any other type of questions as well. But I believe her intention was that people could really use it as a deep dive when looking into our dreams and trying to understand them. And I think that's also why she created the guided journal as well, was so that we could do a bit of journaling upon waking every morning. Okay. So we go into it, and it does have actually a lot of information on each card, a little message from it, some keywords and things like that, a little bit of background. I read everything intuitively, but I always give the guidebook a look, especially when a person is a fabulous writer, you know. The former English teacher in me appreciates. Anyway, so there's that. The guidebook is amazing, especially if you love to get your read on. And I think there was a little bit in the back here. Oh yes, there are some affirmations, and of course our acknowledgements, some beautiful artwork, of course. All right, so let's take a look at our cards. So the cards, if we compare it to a regular size tarot card, are a smidgen taller and a little bit wider than your standard tarot card. I don't have terribly large hands, but I don't have terribly small hands either. And I find that they fit perfectly in my hands. I don't have to do a top shuffle, that it's fine when I do my side shuffles, as I do. I'm not really a riffle shuffler. But yeah, I find that they are well with that. Okay, so let's take a look at the cardstock here. I believe that the cardstock is very similar to my own Oracle deck. So it's about, or I'd say close to 350 GSM. It has almost, it's like an in-between a matte and rose petal finish. I know that Danielle Knowles' Star Child Tarot, as well as I think it was my Moonchild Tarot, but really the Star Child Tarot has that rose petal finish, which feels amazing. Just I found it's a little bit more difficult to shuffle. But all is well, all is well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the images of this beautiful deck. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and give this a shuffle. Let's pull a card and let's see what the guidebook has to say. Of course, I will also throw in my own 2 cents intuition as well. Let's see. So let's go ahead and put these off to the side. Let's see, a card message for us. And here we have nostalgic release, healing the past, relationships, sensory memories. And what I find this to be apropos for is I am actually filming this on the super full moon in Aquarius, that sturgeon moon, also still kind of riding on those Lionsgate portal vibes, as well as our Mercury retrograde and all kinds of other things. So I feel that this is goes along well with the energy at the moment, which is release, letting go of all of the old programming, everything that our ego tells us is our identity, but it is false, it is programming. And so I feel that this is a great time to go in, do matrix cube work, matrix work, to go into the matrix Akash, go into your own Akash, shadow work, lovely time. Let's go ahead and see what the guidebook has to say. Here we are. Okay. So it says, I am ready to let go of the shadows of my past. I am always healing in every moment. All right. The message: allow the barriers of time to dissolve and feel into the layers of closure that call out to you now. Remember to be gentle with yourself as you dip into these sentimental waters. Holding on to the pains from your past can prevent you from living fully in the present and from deepening into the joy that life has to offer. To begin the healing process, it is important to acknowledge the emotions that come with these experiences and to give yourself permission to feel and process them. This may also involve reaching out for support from loved ones or seeking other areas of nurturing care. Remember, healing takes time, and it is a continuous journey that ebbs and flows, not a finite destination with a finish line. You are being encouraged and held with endless love as you move through the sensitive terrain. This is an entrance of loving relief. And then there are a couple of questions. Are there any memories or connections from my past that require some healing or forgiveness? Also, what am I still holding on to from my past that may be blocking my progress? All right, so beautiful. Okay, I also wanted to do a quick little review of the Dreamgate guided journal as well. And this is the Nurture Your Dreams and Waking Life. Also, a nice little note from Danielle Knoll inside. And we open her up. I've been writing about it in my other journal, but I haven't really put ink in this journal yet. But that is coming now. All right, so you could pull a card as we have the nostalgic release card and see if you can find that card within the pages. Ta-da, we are here. All right. Okay, so it has a bunch of journaling questions that goes along with our card. Like I said, you could use this journal with a different deck or, not needing this deck, but I think it makes, it's a nice combination. It says, are there any memories or connections from our past that require some healing or forgiveness? That was in the guidebook. This question was also in the guidebook. So this is where you can actually put a little bit of writing in. So maybe you can use your own journal, if you ended up just getting this deck and not this journal here, answering the questions there. But I think it's kind of nice to have a visual of the card that you pulled as well as the questions next to it so that you can write your thoughts and keep coming back to it, time and time again. So I find that to be wonderful. Like I said, you could pull a card and try to find the card in here, or just go page by page, or, do a bit of bibliomancy and decide, I'm going to go here. And here is where you have a chance to actually add your own card. So maybe take a photocopy, of a card, or some people have those, like photo printer machines, you could put your card here from whatever deck it is that you're using, and then journal your thoughts. So I think that this goes really well together. Like I said, I've already answered some of the guidebooks questions within my own journal that I have, but I want to start actually physically writing in this journal too. All right, so there you go, you guys. Let me know what your thoughts were on this review of the Dreamgate Oracle. Maybe you're also a giveaway winner or one that got an advanced copy of this deck. Maybe you're somebody who's waiting in anticipation for Danielle Knoll to finally release this to the general public. What are your thoughts? What could be improved? What could be, kept exactly the same? I know that she's putting some questionnaires out on Instagram, and actually it was the Instagram giveaway that I got this deck and journal. But she's been posing some questions such as, should we, add edging or not add edging? Should it be a matte finish? Should it be the rose petal finish? Should we have a smaller box such as this one, or, put it inside the larger box such as this? So like I said, it's not totally finalized. I'm happy with the copy that I received. When she finally does publish the other one, I might get the other deck and maybe use it in my own giveaway, because I do find this to be fabulous. I have been working with this with my dreams, and I find that it's, I don't know any other deck that works as well with my dreams as this does, because like looking into her images, it's like looking into a portal. But I've also been using this in my other readings. So whether, my readings with clients, it's romance readings, job readings, it's readings on family. And I've been using this deck and it's been working just superbly. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comment section down below, or suggestions, or perhaps you have suggestions for other decks you would like me to review. Like I said, I know it's been a hot minute, but we've been really focusing on our channeling series here. So anyway, I will catch you guys later. As always, peace, love, and chicken grease. Mwah! Peace out.